I picked up a 34-ton log splitter today for the grand total of $250. The motor is supposed to be locked up. I haven't messed with it yet. I don't know. The guy that I bought it from didn't know anything about it, said it was supposedly blown up. With small engines, that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So I'm going to start by disassembling a few things. I'm going to put a drill on this here, check for compression, see if we have any compression, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, there's a dipstick. Just a little bit of oil on there, so looking promising already. All right, here's our spark plug. I'm assuming that's oil. Yeah, fun. All right, so the engine spins over freely. Let's check for compression. All right, so this is a compression tester. It threads into the spark plug hole and you turn the motor over and we'll see what we got. Oh, come on, battery. Take two. All right, so we've got about 90 PSI. That's not the worst I've ever seen. All right, so now that we've verified we got a little compression, we're gonna start running through the FAST, otherwise known as fuel, air, spark timing. So I'm not worried about fuel right now. We know we got air, next is spark. So I've got my spark plug. I sprayed it off with some brake parts cleaner and I've just put it back into the plug here. We're gonna ground out the electrode. And we have spark. Okay, so I've reinstalled the spark plug. We're gonna spray a little bit of instant fuel in here, otherwise known as brake clean. We're just gonna see if we get it to pop. This is extremely dangerous. I don't recommend trying this at home, but like I said, we're just trying to see if it'll pop off. Hey! I'll call that a win. Well, I don't think it's a complete lost cause. These motors are pretty simple. I think I'm gonna look into a rebuild kit and just see what they cost. If I can rebuild this for under $100, then I'd say it's probably worth it just to keep it as is, as opposed to investing in PTO hydraulic pump for the tractor and going through all of that. So we'll see where we end up. Well, here's where we're at on day 2. We're draining the oil out. I can't say that it's ever been drained. It doesn't look great. So we're gonna change the oil. What else have we done? Put on new fuel line and I bought a new spark plug. So hopefully we'll give this thing a new lease on life and see where we get. Alrighty, keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. So new plug, new fuel line, cleaned out the carburetor a little bit and changed the oil. So I've got my starter here, new and improved, electrical tape to keep everything together, and let's see what happens. All right, so the bowl is empty, which is a little surprising because earlier when I had the old fuel line on there, the gas was literally pouring out of the wherever the bowl fills up right there. So I figured that out a little bit. Okay, so off camera, I pressurized the gas tank a little bit and blew whatever was in the line out. So the fuel is flowing into the bowl now. I think what I'm gonna do is put a little more brake clean in there and try and start it and see if it'll run on its own. Choke back on. All right, we had a slight hydraulic leak. The return line was basically degraded so bad it was leaking everywhere, so I cut it off and reattached it. So hopefully that's fixed. And try and start this up again. I have low hopes that there's just oil burning off and it'll quit smoking. I'm gonna start it and let it run again and see what happens. Well, if you're still watching, I just want to say thank you for sticking around. I have to say this is not the direction I expected this to go. I fully expected to be tearing this thing apart and fabricating a 3-point tractor, something or other with PTO drive and all that other stuff. But hey, if it's not broke, I'm not going to fix it. So I think I'll continue bringing it back to life. I'm going to order some new tires. I'm going to fix the leaking carburetor seal and probably put a new pressure line here just because I don't trust it, and put it to work. Thanks for stopping by.